So, yesterday, I took some pictures and video kind of showing you the in progress of what's going on at my job right now, which I do have to go to later today. Actually, I start work within the span of 3 hours and 25 minutes, if you can believe that. But it's only a 4 hour 75 minute shift, 4.75 that is. But I wanted to come on here and, just kind of give you, visually, you'll probably, see them on the side. Give you visually an idea of, what progress this store and other, Target stores and all that are going through at the moment, if they are. As you can see, we do have the Disney store. And the Disney store has been up for about a month. But recently, while I was off, they added in this new little castle. Now, I'm not going to put the volume up on the castle thing due to copyright. But basically, it is a Frozen Friends palace-like castle. I'm sure a lot of people that have gone to the Targets that have had this already installed know what I'm talking about. And basically what it does is it has pictures of Anna, Elsa, Kristofferson, I think, and Olaf, on top. Now on the bottom, they have something related to it, like some kind of scene or, musical number from Frozen or Frozen 2. And then they close those, and then instead of opening them back up to reveal something else, they keep them closed. And on the bottom, it's kind of like a curtain. Both kind of have like a curtain deal. And at certain times, that curtain on the bottom, if not on the top as well, will open up and reveal something different. Like, the screen on the bottom, because there's a screen on the bottom, as you see in the pictures and in the silent video, that basically showcase, musical numbers and stuff from like movies like Princess and the Frog, and they showcase some kids introducing and explaining what the Frozen Palace setup is and all that. And it's connected, basically the way you're able to hear it is it's connected to one of the speakers in the ceiling, so it comes directly down. It comes directly down right from above the castle, so you can hear what you're seeing. Now it also plays instrumental versions of a lot of classic Disney songs like Whole New World and such. And I think it's a good addition. I think it's a really nice addition, and I believe the reason they did this, and they've talked about it before when this partnership first came to be, they were going to integrate something similar to what they had done in the original Disney stores you would find at the mall. Because in the original Disney stores you would find at the mall or even at the parks, they would have screens, I wouldn't say littered throughout, but screens like here and there, like on, two sides of the wall, and, one in the center and everything that was showing scenes and stuff from movies. So by having this in there, that kind of brings back that familiarity a little bit. Now, I do believe they still have to work on it a little bit more, that being the Disney section. I think what they're going to do, and you'll see this with another section they're working on right now, the beauty section, is they're going to add like an additional wall, like right here on the corner. For example, let's see, like right here where my hand is. It's like, this is the opening. Like, you could walk in, from the back area and then walk into the Disney store area, and that's fine. I got a feeling what they're going to do is they're going to add like an additional corner wall there for more display, but also to kind of give it its own sector. In other words, make it feel like, its own store within a store, so that way you have to like just, come this way instead of just being able to go walk all the way around and enter any which way you want. I think they're going to sector it off a little bit, maybe in certain areas, to kind of give it more of that Disney store feel that people are used to, but I could be wrong. But yeah, it's a new addition, and again, it definitely feels like, as I've said before, it feels like, and as I said before, it's early, I do apologize. But like said before, it feels like, you're working at Disney, or at least you're 5%, 10% working for Disney, because you get that Disney feel, right there. So I kind of appreciate that. I really do. I kind of appreciate that. The other things that they're working on as well, and I just mentioned it, is the beauty. And as you can see in some of these pictures and video, there is a beauty section that's being remodeled and everything to be more, I guess you could say, Macy's-like, Kohl's-like, and everything. But it's being done, from what I can tell, to complement Ulta Beauty when it comes in. Now, right now, the area across from it is kind of filled up a little bit, but I think they're working on moving a lot of that stuff elsewhere. So, the Ulta Beauty is going to be either right next door, or it's going to be across, according to what some people are saying. So by remodelizing the HBA area, they're making it more, I guess you could say, more, acceptable, more in tone with what we're going to have with Ulta Beauty. Now, if it turns out to be the Ulta Beauty area, which I don't think it is, that'll be a surprise. But I think what they're doing is they're moving a lot of the stuff from the original HBA area, so that if, Ulta Beauty goes right next door to it, that'll make sense. But I think what the reason they're doing that is because they're going to move a lot of the cleaning supplies, a lot of the other stuff they, well, not the cleaning supplies, but some of the stuff they have across from it right now, over next door, so that they can make room to build up the Ulta Beauty section, as we speak. I didn't get a chance to film it, but in electronics, I will say this: they are in the process of getting the Apple portion there up and going. They got the Apple Watches and everything displayed, so they're on the verge of doing that. And then, of course, the registers. Now, I can't show you much about the registers here, but this is kind of giving you a clue what they look like. Instead of the big, red, squared lights and everything, it's now just simpler, to where the lights are just like flat little squares attached. You have to reach down instead of like right in front of you, where you just switch on the light for help, or switch on the light to say, hey, I'm open, or you switch it off to say I'm closed. You got to reach behind, and you got to click it down to turn it on to say, hey, I'm open, or click it into the middle to say I'm off, or click it up to say I need help. So that's different. The other difference as well is basically the height of the registers. The registers are basically now, I would say, well, this is where my desk is right here, or I'm kind of like pointing at. This is how high they were originally. Now, they're kind of along the lines of like the bed. They're kind of like down to this portion now of what my bed is. And honestly, not a lot of people are thrilled with that. And the other thing too is, I'm looking at my computer right now, right? So if I was to visually, picture in my mind, this being set up, as, in the same way as my registers at my job right now. Like, if I was to visualize, okay, here's the register at work, it's now basically on this side, because originally, let's say my computer, if I was using a rechargeable battery right now, which I still got to get a replacement for, I can move my computer, put it over here, right? This is how the cash register used to be. It used to be over here and everything, and everything else we needed, like the locking mechanism to unlock the alarm devices and everything on clothing, and secured items like chargers and games and all that. Now they used to be in their own area. It's like, okay, here's the register. We used to go over here, check people out and everything like that. And if we had to unlock, we just, turn over here, grab the thing, click, done, whatever, right? Now everything is in one convenient area. And not a lot of people at my job, and I'm sure a lot of people at other Target jobs across the country are not happy about that design change. But the way I look at it is, it's all about evolution. It's all about evolving, getting with the times. Because one of the other things they did when, lowering the register overall to this size from this size, is they also added like a little platform right here, so that you have the area to where they'll hand you the cash and everything, or you can put small items up for them to get. But then over here they have a little platform to where you can get a bag, and they got more room for bags now. They got more sections. They got two sections, like one section underneath the red platform, and then they got the other ones right below them. So you have like 4 different bag choices you can go with, whatever is more convenient and easier for you to work with. Anyway, like I said, basically, we have this new little platform now to where if the customer doesn't want a bag or anything, or they have their own, they can put the own bag, or we can just put their items right on the platform and they get them from there. Or if they want a bag, we can put the bag right on the platform, put the stuff in there, be done. And that's it. Especially if we can't, keep it balanced to where we have it with the bags as we speak, we could just, put the bag over there and put the stuff in there. Instead, if we have a little bit of off balance, if you know what I mean. But yeah, the changes are definitely coming, very significant changes in the process, I should say. And they are planned to at least be done by next month, if not September. Because one of the other areas they still got to work on is getting us a Target Cafe and Pizza Hut back into the store. And what's interesting about that is the place in it where returns and all that and pickups and all that were, because they put all that on another side. They opened up a little bit more space, I guess you can say, for that. And then now they're using that other area to bring in Pizza Hut and a Target Cafe, so that customers and associates can have a place to eat, relax, and everything without, wandering too far, or wanting to take a break from shopping or whatever the case may be. And that was just my stomach. I gotta get something to eat in a little bit. They also have reopened the bathrooms finally, thank God. And they've changed a few things in the men's. I can't say anything about the women's just yet because I haven't, done cash cart pushing yet, front of the store attendants yet. That could change today. But basically, they haven't changed too much. I mean, I'll say this: the urinals, I'll put it that way, a little bit more rounder. But everything else is pretty much the same. The only other difference is instead of paper towels, where you pull down, where you put your hand under and the paper towel comes down on everything, the sensor. Instead, we have the dryers. We have those hand dryers, the ones that people criticize because you don't know what comes out of those, But yeah, apparently they've replaced them with that. And so far the progress at the store has been going very well. And like I said, the plan is for it to be done by next month, early September at the latest. The other thing that they've changed as well is they've taken down it's basically an outside aesthetic, but they basically moved the CVS pharmacy side like from this side, like right here, over to here, and in its place they put a sign called Drive Pickup, and then under one of the arches, or above one of the arches, they put Order Pickup, and then they had this big old banner with the Target symbol, in white, big old red banner with a white Target symbol. They had that up because they took the Target sign down, the original Target sign down, and obviously they're going to replace it with something different very soon. But yeah, a lot of things are in progress as we speak. I'm definitely enjoying the changes. I mean, like I said before in a video, what a time to be hired on at this store. I mean, right now it's the summer, so the hours are kind of like in flux and everything. But again, what a time to be part of a company like this, because not only you're working for one of the more prestigious, top tier retail companies in the country, if not the world, but now you're getting to be part of all this different inclusion, all this different additions that you didn't think you'd be part of before, like the Disney store and everything. Because honestly, I'll tell you this: when the Disney store was around, there was a part of me that wanted to go work there, that wanted to apply to work at the Disney store. But of course, I had to know the transportation. Like if I'd known the bus transportation like I know it now, to go to Modesto work in the mall, the Disney store there, I probably would have done it. But anyway, though, yeah, that's pretty much what's going on at the store, and I just wanted to update you guys on what's happening, let you know what's happening, and yeah, that's about it. I mean, if you want any more proof, if you will, of what's going on, Jaime here on YouTube could give you a good example as well, since he works at Target in San Francisco, or at least in the San Francisco area, so he can probably let you know. But yeah, that's all I can really say in the progress going on right now. I mean, yeah, according to my second older sister, it seems I'm the only one that's really excited. Yeah, I am excited because, you know, when I worked at Walmart, we had changes, but nothing like this. So yeah, I'm just, I just wanted to, like I say, come on here, let you guys know about it. Let me know what your thoughts are down below in the comments, as well as in the live chat during the premiere. Like the video, and until next time, guys, I'm out. Oh, and super thanks will be enabled later on. Oh, after the premiere, I should say. Talk to y'all later. Peace.